actual live interview.
Oh, wonderful. I love it.
Fantastic. All the way from Malta, I hear.
Yes, indeed. All the way in Gozo, little island off of Malta right now.
Wow. What's the weather like?
Pretty shit, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Is it? Oh.
Today, yeah, it's not great today. Yesterday was beautiful weather. It was about 15 degrees, lots of sun, no clouds, but today's been raining, so it's a bit grim today, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, it doesn't sound like it's as bad as here, so, you're laughing in one sense.
Most certainly so, yes.
So, Malta, so this is, because the last time we caught up, we did a podcast, which is probably about, I don't really know, 9 months ago, possibly longer.
Yeah, something like that.
Something in that region. And you just basically completed your herbalist training, methodology training.
Yeah, nutrition training, natural training.
Okay, so almost the full spectrum of the kind of alternative medication?
Yeah, alternative medicine, holistic healthcare.
Yeah. Lovely. So now, on your journey of learning, you've found your way in Southern Europe.
Yeah, I found myself at a fasting retreat. So my role essentially is to look after people who are fasting and to plan also their detox regime. So for those who don't want to fast, who just want to eat, it's my job to create a plan for them, nutrition-wise, which will also benefit them based on what their goals are.
Okay. Nice. So this is kind of, it's done within sort of almost safe fasting in as much as you're in a controlled environment. You're not doing it at home, you're doing it under the watchful eye of experts.
Yes, exactly. Which for certain people is a much better idea, especially if they haven't fasted before and are unaware of detox symptoms and they freak out. Which still happens here. People freak out about getting nauseous, having backaches, headaches, sometimes in the worst case throwing up. When the detox gets quite severe. So it's always nice to have a helping hand and a reassuring hand behind your back.
When does the detox start getting quite severe? Is that after sort of 7 days? Is that the...
Honestly, it really depends on each person. So I've had people after 3 days just, they're completely out of it.
Yeah.
And after a week, and then it hits them after a week. So it depends how much you sort of let go and go into the fast, or how much you try and sort of push through it. Sure. And also depends how toxic you are, or how much toxins, I should say, you have built up in your system over time.
Okay. So this, in a sense, is quite similar to, people go to Thailand and have that sort of chocolate in their, not chocolate, coffee mixed in. What's that called?
The coffee animals.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the bum coffee.
Yeah.
Which is very different than normal coffee, by the way. It should not be consumed orally. It's not the same. Although, saying that, I've also made the mistake of using a traditional dark roast coffee up the bum as an enema, and I can only express the results as a disaster. So,
yeah.
Make sure the coffee enemas don't know watching you use green coffee beans.
Well, yeah, I do hope that no one goes away and runs to their local co-op and buys cane coke. I don't know how the conversation went, so I apologise for my nature. That's fascinating. So, how long have you been there now?
3.5 months, and I'm going to be here for 2.5 months.
Lovely. So that's obviously this will kind of complement your training so far, because you'll be back in London, I'm guessing. Is that the plan?
I will be indeed. I'll probably be practicing in Notting Hill, I think.
Okay. Nice.
Maybe... I think Notting Hill will be my base, to be honest. And I may... Very happy to travel to people if they are relatively close.
Nice.
My day is quite open, I should say, also.
Nice. And actually, this is funny enough, as mediums such as the one we're using is kind of interesting for someone like you, an independent healthcare practitioner. You can reach people for consultations remotely.
Yeah, very much so. And I do that. I do Skype consultations, which is a nice sort of way of getting sort of guaranteeing clients, also for income as well, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I do prefer to see people first in person, get an energetic read on them, like where they are energetically, and then I'm very happy to work on it after that from a distance.
Nice. Speaking of kind of that kind of in-person approach, one particular area of your knowledge, which I find interesting, is iridology, which is the reading of the iris.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? Because it was new to me before we'd met.
Yeah, sure. So essentially it's the ability to, within the iris, I should say, you have a map of all your organs around the iris around the clock. And you can tell what's been genetically inherited and what you're genetically predisposed to based on either iris. So each iris is related to a parental side. So your right eye is your father's side, your left eye is your mother's side. So you can see what's been inherited from either side.
Oh, wow.
You can also tell behavioral characteristics as well. So if you are prone to, let's say, anger, jealousy, perfectionism, altruism, needing to speak your inner voice, your inner heart, and then there are other certain signs within the iris which also predispose you to certain behavioral characteristics, and sort of explains to you why you are kind of the way you are, in the way that astrology does for a lot of people as well.
Having listened to that explanation, it almost makes me, think like those people that don't want to go see have their tarot cards read because they don't want to know what's up. I was going to come and see you for iridology. Now I'm like, I don't want to know I'm a maniac.
That happened to me actually at a conference I was facilitating. And this girl asked me what's an iridologist, and I explained to her, and the sheer fear that came over her face, and she couldn't run away fast. She was like, oh my God, don't look at my eyes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right, I can't actually just look into your eyes and do it unless I'm right there. I have to take a proper photograph of the iris, which shows all the individual fibers and all the strands, and then I can work my magic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't worry, your eyes are perfectly safe away from me.
And I remember this because we had I commented on the camera you had, which was a very kind of precise, kind of macro, almost kind of microscope, like a what kind of camera is it that you're using there?
It's called an iriscope. So it's literally designed specifically for the iris. It kind of honestly, it kind of looks like a penis. I'm not gonna lie. It does.
If it does the trick, it does the trick.
Exactly.
Just before I let you get back. So obviously in the UK, everyone's got the.
Yeah.
What would you say is like an interesting herbal solution to make them feel better? Almost a homemade lemsip.
All right. So like homemade lemsip. All right. So you can do literally lemon peel with the rind and orange peel with the rind. Because all the benefits of them are within the rind, not only the juice. In the juice, you're going to get the fructose aspect, which although it's healing, it's not exactly what you want. You want the medicinal effects from it. So you can do, you put the lemon, the lime, and a warm water in a mug. Very simple. You can do about a thumb's worth of ginger. And then you just sort of let it sit, cover the lid so all the essential oils stay inside. And then you can add either, if you're vegan, obviously you can add maple syrup or excess agave, or if you're not, you can always add in a little bit of honey with it.
Yeah.
It's a very nice, easy, homemade, cheap recipe.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something a little bit with more pizzazz, then you can do things like echinacea with elderberry, and then also have in the lemon and the orange with the ginger as well. Depending if you also have a bit of more of a mucousy cough, you may want to add in some thyme. Literally, like just buy thyme from the supermarket, put in a few fresh sprigs in there, and it's an amazing immune tonic, an amazing antiviral, actually. I've given it to clients who have HIV, and they've reacted very well to it, boost their immune system. And not only that, it's also great for the digestive system, which all these other herbs are as well. So it's going to help with your gut flora, the way your gut functions, and also with your immune system. So you're kind of tackling more than one system at a time, which is essentially to be honest, which is what you want. Even though it's one system you think needs targeting is usually a number of systems. Because sometimes you may have a cold because your gut is backed up, your liver's backed up, your lymphatic system's backed up, your adrenals are depleted. So you need something to hit on multiple levels.
Okay.
In order to get a remedy. And one thing I would also suggest doing, slightly unconventional, but it would be to do a fast, actually. It would be to do a 2 to 3 day juice fast. If you really want to, you can do a water fast. And that would be extremely beneficial in nipping the cold and the flu in the bud, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Well, it sounds like I'm going to check back in when hay fever kicks off.
Come to me before it all kicks off. I can help with that, actually, because most things with hay fever are to do with your liver and your lymphatic system.
Okay.
And then it's just a case of clearing those out. And symptoms are usually greatly ameliorated. Sometimes they disappear if you do a very good cleanse, to be honest.
Fantastic. Well, I have lots of ailments constantly, so I know who to keep on calling. Alex, this has been a joy. I have one request before we depart. I think because you initiated the video, can you save it when you end it? I think you should be. I think it'll give you an option to share it to the people that that follow you, and then you can press save on the right-hand corner.
Okay, I have an end button. I've never actually done this before.
I think I have the. Who has the end button? Me or you?
I do.
You do because I'm on your channel, I think.
Yes.
Perfect.
So if I press, sorry for everyone who's watching this. So I press end and then I save it, right?
You press save, yeah, and it'll save to your phone.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. This has been a joy, Alex. Thank you so much. You have to end it because it's your video.
Thanks, Oliver. It's been a pleasure to speak.
Thank you.